Mike Tyson, the renowned boxer, achieved undisputed world champion status in the late 80s and remains the most iconic figure in the boxing world. This video delves into the life of this extraordinary athlete, unraveling intriguing details and exploring the circumstances that led to his financial downfall. Born on June 30, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, Michael Gerard Tyson faced a tumultuous childhood. His biological father, Purcell Tyson, a Jamaican taxi driver, abandoned the family before Mike's birth. Raised by his mother, Lorna Mae Smith, a call girl, alongside his siblings Rodney and Denise, Mike initially believed Jimmy Kirkpatrick, a local pimp, was his father. It wasn't until he turned 38 that Tyson learned the truth about his paternity. Growing up in a challenging neighborhood, Tyson was a shy and vulnerable child with a speech impediment, making him a target for bullying. Classmates, local boys, and even his older brother subjected him to taunts. Seeking refuge on the house roof, Tyson found solace with pigeons, feeding them and confiding in them. His love for birds became a turning point, empowering Tyson to stand up for himself. A pivotal moment occurred when a neighborhood bully decapitated one of Tyson's pigeons, triggering an unexpected surge of rage. In response, Tyson fiercely confronted and beat the aggressor, earning respect in the community. Despite delving into a life of crime and joining a local gang involved in robberies, Tyson maintained his affection for pigeons, using stolen money at age 10 to buy them food. His criminal activities caught up with him, resulting in 38 arrests by the age of 13. Subsequently, Tyson was sent to Tryon, a specialized school for juvenile delinquents. During his time there, he encountered the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, who visited to speak with troubled teens. Inspired by this meeting, Tyson resolved to dedicate his life to the sport of boxing. Mike Tyson confided in his physical education teacher, Bobby Stewart, a former boxer, about his desire to pursue boxing. Stewart, in turn, set a condition for Tyson. He would only train him if Tyson committed to his studies and maintained discipline. Surprisingly, Tyson, who was previously considered academically challenged, demonstrated remarkable improvement in his academic performance. Possessing immense potential and physical strength beyond his peers, Tyson, at the age of 13, could lift a 220-pound barbell in the bench press. Recognizing that Tyson had surpassed his teachings, Stewart introduced the 14-year-old to coach Cus D'Amato. During their initial encounter, D'Amato was so impressed with Tyson's abilities that he spared no effort and utilized every connection to groom him into a world champion. Surrounding Tyson with a team of professionals, D'Amato provided an environment for the young boxer to absorb everything related to boxing, from watching fight videos to reading sports literature. In 1981, Tyson, at the age of 15, stepped into the ring for the first time at the Holyoke Club in New York, earning the nickname Tank. Even then, Tyson established his unique style, entering the ring without musical accompaniment, robe, donning black trunks, and boxer shoes on bare feet, embodying a gladiator spirit. Over the year, Tyson engaged in 6 fights, losing only 1. He secured his first title as the champion of the Youth Olympic Games. In 1982, Tyson's mother succumbed to cancer, leading D'Amato and his common-law wife, Camilla, originally from Ukraine, to assume custody of Tyson. Despite initial distrust, Tyson eventually abandoned his former criminal activities, becoming D'Amato's most devoted disciple. In 1982, Tyson again won gold at the Youth Olympic Games, showcasing his prowess in the peekaboo style and mastering psychological influence to instill fear in opponents with a mere glance. In 1983, he secured the silver medal at the Golden Gloves tournament and won the national championship the following year. Tyson's dominance positioned him as the top contender for the U.S. Olympic team, but an unexpected loss to Henry Tillman in the qualifying fight marked the end of his amateur career. Post-amateur career, D'Amato prepared Tyson for the professional ring. In March 1985, 18-year-old Tyson faced Hector Mercedes, knocking him out in the first round. Subsequently, Tyson continued his winning streak, securing victories in the next 15 fights in a similar fashion. In his initial bouts, the young fighter earned between $500 to $1,000, and eventually his earnings escalated to $30,000. Unfortunately, in November of the same year, Cus D'Amato passed away due to pneumonia, marking a significant loss for Tyson, who held deep affection for the coach, akin to a father figure. In January 1986, Tyson faced Mike Jameson in the ring, and Jameson became the first opponent to withstand Tyson until the 5th round before being knocked out. Tyson continued to have successful fights against formidable adversaries such as Jesse Ferguson, James Tillis, and Mitch Green, the latter abstaining from the ring for 7 years after facing Tyson. During this period, Tyson's average earnings per fight amounted to $250,000. The burgeoning boxer gained recognition by challenging Marvis Frazier, the highly promising fighter with only one prior defeat. Tyson dispatched Frazier with a powerful knockout in the first round, earning $450,000 for the bout. Shortly thereafter, Tyson secured a technical knockout against Jose Ribalta, solidifying his moniker as Iron Mike. Concurrently, Tyson inked a contract with the renowned promoter Don King, known for orchestrating high-profile and lucrative fights. Tyson also delved into cameo appearances, featuring in episodes of TV series like Webster and Who's the Boss. In November 1986, Tyson faced WBC world champion Trevor Berbick, triumphing via technical knockout. This bout saw Tyson achieving dual world records, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion at the age of 20 and the first pugilist to force an opponent to rise and fall 3 consecutive times. Tyson earned $1.5 million for this landmark fight. The subsequent year brought more victories for Tyson. In a bout against James Smith, Tyson successfully defended his WBC world title and clinched the WBA title, earning $2 million. He continued this streak by defending the championship against Pinklon Thomas with a payout of $2.5 million. August 1987 witnessed a historic clash between Tyson, the undefeated WBC and WBA champion, and Tony Tucker, the undefeated IBF champion. Tyson emerged victorious by unanimous decision, becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the first in boxing history to hold all 3 titles in a single year. Tyson earned $2.5 million for this monumental fight. During the same year, Tyson defended his champion title by knocking out Tyrell Biggs, earning $2.5 million for the bout. Amidst his rising career, Tyson's personal life drew public attention as he navigated through relationships with multiple partners, including a liaison with 17-year-old model Naomi Campbell, whom he encountered at a party. However, a few months later, their relationship came to an end at another gathering when Mike physically assaulted Naomi. Unfortunately, this incident was not isolated, as Tyson displayed violent behavior on other occasions. In the summer of 1987, Tyson faced legal repercussions after injuring a parking lot employee who intervened to protect a colleague facing sexual harassment from the boxer. Despite the incident, the case was closed, and Tyson paid a fine of $105,000. This aggressive conduct was attributed to manic depressive psychosis, a diagnosis Tyson received during his youth. In 1988, Tyson successfully defended his undisputed champion title by defeating the renowned Larry Holmes, who experienced his first technical knockout defeat. Tyson earned $5 million for this match. He continued his winning streak by triumphing over Tony Tubbs, securing a $10 million purse, and defeating Michael Spinks in just 91 seconds, setting a record with a $22 million payout, the highest fee in boxing history at that time for the shortest fighting time. That same year, Tyson entered matrimony for the first time with actress Robin Givens, who was pregnant at the time. Unfortunately, the marriage faced turbulence a few months later following a miscarriage suffered by Givens. Publicly accusing Tyson of physical abuse and infidelity, Givens sought a divorce and successfully sued Tyson for $10 million. Tyson later alleged that Givens had been unfaithful with actor Brad Pitt, claiming she orchestrated the pregnancy to gain access to his wealth. The marriage was officially dissolved a year later. In 1989, a pivotal moment occurred in Tyson's career when he dismissed his coach and disbanded his team, leading to a decline in performance. He became less dedicated to training and increasingly indulged in alcohol consumption. While he secured victories against Frank Bruno and Carl Williams, earning a total of $12 million, his match against Buster Douglas resulted in Tyson's first professional defeat. He earned $6 million for this fight. During this period, Tyson fathered illegitimate children: Kilrain, the son of D'Amato, and Lorna, the daughter of Mikey. Following the defeat, Tyson sought therapy, resumed training, and subsequently defeated Henry Tillman, Alex Stewart, and Donovan Ruddock twice. Over 4 fights, Tyson earned $21 million. However, his string of successes was interrupted by a highly publicized scandal in 1991. Tyson faced accusations of sexually assaulting 18-year-old beauty contestant Desiree Washington. In February 1992, Tyson was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Shortly before this, Tyson had converted to Islam. In 1993, the initial documentary shedding light on the boxer's life, titled Fallen Champ: The Untold Story of Mike Tyson, was released. Following this, numerous more films chronicling the boxer's journey were produced. After completing a 3-year sentence, Tyson was released on bail and made a comeback to the boxing ring in 1995. Tyson's matches against Peter McNeely and Buster Mathis occurred during this period, both resulting in victories for Tyson, and he earned a combined total of $35 million. In 1996, Tyson, having triumphed over Frank Bruno, secured the WBC championship title. Subsequently, by defeating Bruce Seldon, he also obtained the WBA title, becoming a 3-time world champion. Tyson's earnings for each fight amounted to $30 million. However, within the same year, Tyson lost the championship title as Evander Holyfield defeated him through technical knockout. Despite being labeled the Fight of the Year by The Ring magazine, the public contested the outcome and demanded a rematch, considering Tyson the favorite. In 1997, the rematch took place, becoming the most expensive match at that time. Unfortunately, Tyson suffered another defeat when he was disqualified for biting Holyfield's ear. For each of these fights, Tyson earned $30 million, although he was fined $3 million for his actions in the latter and had his boxing license revoked. In the same year, Tyson entered into his second marriage with pediatrician Monica Turner. Shortly before the wedding, Monica gave birth to Tyson's daughter Raina, followed by the birth of their son Amir a year later. In 1998, Tyson appeared as a guest at WrestleMania XIV, where he earned $3 million. This year also brought legal troubles for Tyson after assaulting 2 motorists, leading to a sentence of 2 years of probation, a $5,000 fine, and 200 hours of community service. Simultaneously, Tyson pursued legal action against promoter Don Kane, demanding $100 million in compensation for damages incurred during their collaboration. However, the case did not proceed to court and was settled for $14 million. In 1999, Tyson's boxing license was reinstated, and he faced Francois Botha in the ring, defeating him. Additionally, a match with Orlin Norris was declared invalid as Norris refused to continue after the first round due to injury. Tyson earned a total of $19 million from these bouts. In the same year, Tyson made appearances as himself in the films Black and White and Play It to the Bone, building on his prior involvement in TV series and music videos. Moving into 2000, Tyson engaged in 3 fights, securing victories in 2 of them. The bout against Andrew Collotto was invalidated due to the discovery of illegal substances in Tyson's blood. Tyson later confessed to frequently using other samples to pass doping tests before fights. He earned $28 million for this match. Concurrently, Tyson had roles in the films Bolivia and Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. In 2001, Tyson emerged victorious against Brian Nielsen, earning $5 million. The following year, he faced Lennox Lewis for the world title, but Tyson, grappling with weight issues and addiction problems, was knocked out by Lewis. Despite Tyson's condition, the fight became the highest-grossing event in boxing history, with both boxers receiving $35 million. In 2003, Tyson secured a first-round knockout against Clifford Etienne, earning $5 million. It was before this fight that Tyson got his renowned face tattoo. In the same year, Tyson's marriage to Monica ended. After enduring 6 years of her husband's constant infidelity, a final affair resulting in the birth of an illegitimate son, Miguel, in 2002 marked the end of their relationship. Following the divorce, Monica sued Tyson for $6.5 million. In 2004, Tyson suffered a defeat against Danny Williams, and the subsequent fight in 2005 against Kevin McBride concluded with Tyson refusing to continue in the 6th round, resulting in a victory for McBride by technical knockout. For his last 2 fights, Tyson earned $13 million before officially announcing his retirement. In the same year, Tyson experienced the tragic loss of his illegitimate daughter Exodus, who died at the age of 4 in an accident. In 2006, Tyson engaged in 12 exhibition bouts with boxer Corey Sanders, securing a victory in the 1st round and dominating the rest of the fight. During this period, Tyson also featured in films such as When Will I Be Loved?, Rocky Balboa, and The Hangover, which stands out as one of Tyson's notable film works. In 2009, Tyson entered his 3rd marriage with Lakeith Spicer, 11 years his junior. Interestingly, Spicer had been sentenced to prison for fraud in 2008, learning about her pregnancy a week before her imprisonment. She spent 6 months in prison and later gave birth to Tyson's daughter Milan. 2 years later, their son Morocco was born. This marriage brought genuine happiness to the athlete. His spouse provides unwavering support, and thanks to her influence, Mike successfully kicked his bad habits and even adopted a vegan lifestyle for several years. During this period, he made appearances in various projects, including films like The Hangover Part 2, Scary Movie 5, TV series such as Entourage, Franklin and Bash, Breaking In, How I Met Your Mother, Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, and others. Moreover, Mike Tyson served as the screenwriter and producer for the animated series Mike Tyson Mysteries. In 2013, Tyson penned his autobiography Undisputed Truth, a bestseller, and later wrote another book titled Iron Ambition. He continued to expand his filmography with roles in movies like Entourage, Meet the Blacks, Tour de Pharmacy, China Salesman, Kickboxer, Retaliation, Hamlet for Round, It Man 3, and more. In 2020, Tyson's exhibition bout against Roy Jones resulted in a draw, and he generously donated the $7.5 million earnings to charity. Notably, he established a foundation in 2012 to aid children from underprivileged families. In 2021, Mike featured in the movie Vendetta, and the subsequent year saw the release of another film, Liger. Over the course of his career, Tyson made numerous appearances in shows and events, averaging $75,000 per performance. He secured various advertising contracts with renowned brands like Pepsi, Kodak, Toyota, Nintendo, and others. Outside of his entertainment endeavors, the former boxer is recognized for owning a marijuana ranch and a candy business producing marmalade shaped like a bit near. Despite earning more than $400 million during his career, Tyson's current net worth is estimated at $10 million, a significant decrease from his peak earnings. In 2003, his financial situation hit rock bottom, leading him to declare bankruptcy with a debt of $23 million. This downturn was attributed to lavish spending on mistresses, alcohol, and illegal substances, along with significant losses due to financial mismanagement by Don King. Additionally, substantial funds were allocated to 2 divorces, child support for 8 children, and legal fees incurred while extricating himself from various predicaments. So, a staggering $400,000 was allocated for maintaining pigeons and Bengal tigers as exotic pets. Mike Tyson indulged in extravagant purchases, including a $2.2 million golden bath, diamond-coated watches amounting to $800,000, and a lavish diamond necklace costing $7 million. Further, an exorbitant $500,000 was squandered on each of his numerous extravagant parties. But the spending spree doesn't end there. He splurged around $5 million on amassing a collection of 100 cars, generously gifting 19 of them to his friends. Among the notable models were the Cadillac Eldorado, Rolls-Royce Silver Spur, Rolls-Royce Corniche, Mercedes-Benz SL, Ferrari F50, Ferrari Spider, Lamborghini, Jaguar, and Bentley Continental. At various points, Mike Tyson owned opulent properties, including a mansion in Ohio that he sold in 1999 for $1 million, subsequently transformed into a church. Another residence in Connecticut featured 52 rooms, a personal nightclub, billiard room, and casino, eventually sold to rapper 50 Cent in 2003 for $4 million. He also possessed a 7-bedroom villa in Maryland, complete with a cinema and spa, which he sold for $8.5 million after his divorce from Monica Turner. Notably, scenes from the movie The Hangover were filmed at his Las Vegas mansion, which he sold for nearly $2 million in 2016. Presently, Mike Tyson resides with his family in Henderson, Nevada, having purchased a mansion in 2016 for nearly $3 million. This 8,000-square-foot property boasts 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, spacious living areas, a swimming pool, and a porch with a barbecue area. Despite his extravagant lifestyle, Mike Tyson's contributions to boxing were significant, earning him repeated recognition as Boxer of the Year. His accomplishments led to his inclusion in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. What are your thoughts on Mike Tyson?